really terrible news that I just found out. So my daughter Eris, she has heart murmurs. And I wanted to come on here to see if anybody knows anything about heart murmurs. So she was taken to the vet today. And then I hear about this. She has heart murmurs, and they want to do an EKG, and I don't really understand what's going on because I read the pamphlet, and it says that heart murmurs in cats are very easy to detect and can be detected through just the heart listening machine thing, testiscope, whatever it's called. And so I think, so basically the purpose of the EKG would be to figure out if it is just heart murmurs or if she has a heart disease. So I don't really know. I'm very concerned, obviously. Hi, what is up, you guys? My daughter Eris has heart murmurs. So yeah, I'd appreciate it if you guys could help me or figure out what's going on with her, because like I said, I read through the pamphlet and I don't really understand. So basically, this is confirmed she has heart murmurs, and the EKG is just to check if she has heart failures. It's a vet. Vet said she has heart murmurs. And then I read the pamphlet. Pamphlet says that heart murmurs could be confirmed just with the ear listening device. And the purpose of an EKG is to find out whether it's just heart murmurs or heart failure. I'm so, like, beyond sad, obviously. And maybe that's why what are you doing? Baby, come here. And that explains some of her behavior. She would randomly start screaming. My poor girl. Yeah, I need you guys to look into it. She's a Persian. This is so heartbreaking. She's only 1. Now it all makes sense. I'd be like, what the fuck? Why is she acting like this? Or what is her problem? Heart murmurs. My poor girl. Molly's comforting me. Oh my god. Molly, I really hope you can be nice to your sister. Molly, you come back. And it's tragic. It's fucking sad. Oh, and then obviously I went to the doctor for alopecia. I'll get into that later, but this heart stuff. Yeah. I'm really sad. Thanks, Molly. I can come back. I'm really sad. I'm like so depressed about this. My daughter, Eris, she has heart murmurs. She has fucking heart murmurs. I need you guys to look into this. It's like so... It's so heartbreaking because it's like this girl's only 1. You know, it's like... It's barely turned 1. And it's like this could have been going on for... God knows how long this could have been going on for. My sweet girl. This is the girl with heart murmurs. Is this the girl with heart murmur? That's the girl. Mommy loves you. She's literally just a dandelion. She's just a piece of cotton. It's gonna be okay, baby. Here, why don't you cuddle with me? Why don't we cuddle? No. Let's just cuddle. Let's just cuddle. You're safe with me, baby. Is everything okay, baby? Yeah. Yeah, you're happy now. It's a permanent ban. If anyone's new, my cat has heart murmurs and I'm really depressed. Like I'm honestly like I think I have depression now. It's so heartbreaking. She's only one. So I love you, baby. My cat has heart murmurs. If anybody knows anything about this, let me know. I so far what I did education wise is I did read the pamphlet, and it sounds like yes, she in fact does have heart murmurs, and basically the purpose of the EKG is to find is to figure out if she's having heart failure or if it's murmurs, because you can't tell the difference between heart disease and heart murmurs without an EKG, so it's just sad. It's just sad. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. No. I'll tell you guys about my alopecia in a minute. Come on, babe. Okay, so, well, the thing is about the weight gain, like, Eris isn't fat, but I've noticed, like, I was talking about this literally I think last night or just today, but I was like, oh my god. Eris has gotten so big out of nowhere. So, like, it's like the thing is, this could be the weight gain, or like, I don't know. But I did notice, I don't know if this means anything or not, but I did notice that Eris got really big, like grew, suddenly got big out of nowhere. So I don't know if that's like what it is. It's just, I hope she's okay. She's only one. And I'm aware, like, of the stuff people say about getting designer cats. I understand, but like, this is really like, sad. cat hair in my eye, but I really hope that she's okay. I love you. Yeah, no, she is suddenly really heavy. I'm not gonna lie. She's like heavy out of nowhere, and hey, it's crazy. Literally heavy out of nowhere. So I don't know. I was gonna watch a couple videos on this just so I could like, you know what to expect, or like be prepared and like make sure that, you know, she's getting proper treatment and stuff like that. But yeah, it's tragic. Hey, we need to bond together. Come on. You can't leave. You're gonna stay. She is so adorable. No, 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 no. It's okay, baby. You just need to relax. You just need to relax. No, me and you are gonna be like best friends. Yeah, no, we're gonna be glued to the hip from now on. Hi. Hey, good girl. Hey, sweet girl. Are you okay? And it's Eris with an A. You're so cute. She did get heavy out of nowhere, so, and it's just, yeah, I'm just gonna do research before I make any assumptions. But I just like to, you know, be prepared. You guys, I think you guys know how I am, but let's see. Persian cat. Cat. Murmur.
Discover Flavori's The Favorites in the Sonic app.
AI is all about smart automation.
Oh no. You're cleaning up after your dog inside again? Why are they
Pets should have a general health check with a vet when they first join their new family, and at least once a year thereafter. During these checks, the vet will listen to your pet's heart with a stethoscope, which is a tool to amplify the heart's sounds. Through the stethoscope, the beating of a normal heart makes a lub-dub sound, like this. Sometimes your vet may hear a whooshing or swishing sound, usually between the lub and the dub, like this. This sound is called a heart murmur. Heart murmurs are caused by abnormal blood flow through the heart. They can be present at birth, in which case they're called congenital murmurs. Although the majority of heart murmurs are detected in adult dogs and cats having developed later in life. These are known as acquired murmurs. Heart murmurs can be soft and quiet, like this. Or they can be very loud, sometimes accompanied by a buzzing feeling, like this. In general, the loudness of a murmur is associated with the severity of the heart condition, but this is not always the case. Heart problems can affect dogs and cats of any age and sex. Some breeds, however, are more prone to certain heart conditions. And cardiology specialists can advise on available breed-specific screening programs. Sometimes these heart conditions can have life-threatening consequences if not addressed early enough. Some heart murmurs are harmless and don't require treatment, but others may be a sign of a serious heart condition. Regardless of how loud the murmur is, tests are always recommended to identify the cause of the murmur and whether it may affect your pet's health. If your primary care vet picks up on a heart murmur in your dog or cat, they will discuss with you the option of being referred to a cardiology specialist for a full assessment. An accurate diagnosis of a heart condition is based on Doppler echocardiography, which is a non-invasive and sophisticated ultrasound scan to assess your pet's heart. Cardiology specialists are best trained to perform and interpret this test. They can give optimal advice for managing your pet's heart condition. During your referral appointment, the cardiology specialist will physically examine your pet, and they may take a blood pressure reading, which is a valuable part in assessing heart health. For the echocardiography scan, your pet will need to lie still on a comfortable padded table. They may need a couple of shaved patches on their chest to help the ultrasound probes pick up the clearest images of the heart. Sedation is not required in most cases, and instead your pet will be gently held and reassured by cardiology nurses while the scan takes place.
Okay.
Affect dogs and like this. Or they can be very loud, sometimes accompanied by a buzzing feeling, like this. In general, the loudness of a murmur is associated with the severity of the heart condition, but this is not always the case. Heart problems can affect dogs and cats of any age and sex. Some breeds, however, are more prone to certain heart conditions, and cardiology specialists can advise on available breed-specific screening programs. Sometimes these heart conditions can have life-threatening consequences if not addressed early enough. Some heart murmurs are harmless and don't require treatment, but others may be a sign of a serious heart condition. Regardless of how loud the murmur is, tests are always recommended to identify the cause of the murmur and whether it may affect your pet's health. If your primary care vet picks up on a heart murmur in your dog or cat, they will discuss with you the option of being referred to a cardiology specialist for a full assessment. An accurate diagnosis of a heart condition is based on Doppler echocardiography, which is a non-invasive and sophisticated ultrasound scan to assess your pet's heart. Cardiology specialists are best trained to perform and interpret this test. They can...
When the sawdust settles and the engine finally roars.
I also teach. Problem with cats with murmurs is I don't know when I listen to a cat based on the location or the point of maximum intensity, for instance, and the loudness of a murmur, whether the cat's heart is going to look like the one on the top, which is a very abnormal image showing very thick walls. This cat has hypertrophic cardiomyopathy at the top image, or a normal heart, because we know a lot of cats with murmurs actually do have normal hearts. So ultimately, given I don't know based on listening, and I know that other routine diagnostic tests like radiographs are disappointing when it comes to assessing heart size in cats in particular, coupled with the fact that the first presentation for a cat with heart disease typically isn't a mild presentation. They come in with respiratory distress that never seems to be subtle, or they come in with a saddle thrombus. So no pun intended, but the first event for a cat with important heart disease can be catastrophic. So it means that we can't ignore cats with murmurs. So what can a basic echo tell us? Well, if I had one image in a cat, and this is actually taken from the right side of a cat, and it's called the inflow-outflow image, and it allows me to visualize the left atrium and the aorta side by side. It lets me see the left ventricle free wall and the septum and the size of the lumen. It also allows me to see the motion of the mitral valve here. And so ultimately, if I know how to look at this image, and this is the only image I had for a cat with a murmur, this would be very important information, because I know from this image, the left atrium subjectively is not enlarged compared to the aorta. The walls don't look too thick. The ventricle's moving well. Structurally, this heart looks normal to me. We can actually...
Some cardiomyopathy that we know of include hyperthyroidism, high blood pressure, excessive growth hormone, nutritional deficiencies such as taurine-related dilated cardiomyopathy, lymphosarcoma, hereditary diseases, genetic defects, and drugs and toxins. Early signs of heart disease include cardiac dysrhythmias. It is important to have regular checkups, as this may be the only sign that a bigger problem exists. Heart conditions like cardiomyopathy can progress to what is termed congestive heart failure. When the cat's heart begins to fail, you may see difficult breathing, cold extremities, pale mucous membranes. These are all indications of an emergency situation. Managing a cat with a serious heart condition may be difficult. A sodium-restricted diet, a quiet and safe place for the cat to rest, and the elimination of stress are important facets of treatment. To learn more, read the full report on feline heart conditions that accompanies this video. The best way to prevent heart disease is through regular exercise and optimum nutrition. If you click on the Optimum Nutrition link, you'll find articles on optimum feline nutrition that explain how to maximize your cat's health and longevity. You'll also find our recommendations on foods and supplements that are biologically ideal for every life stage of your cat.
Okay, let's see.
Making great time.
Certainly the heart rate would be lower at home. And then the next stage is to listen to his heart. Now it'll be beating quite hard. People wonder whether murmurs and heart rates are relevant. Certainly the heart rate would be lower at home, but there is an average heart rate that cats have, healthy cats have when they're at the vets. And I'm just taking his heart rate.
This is like so tragic.
And his heart rate's normal. I'll show you the position of where I'm taking the heart.
A neutered cat.
Listening to the heart signal, and that's just under there. We do have another video.
Okay, heart. Let's check out TikTok. I feel like TikTok will get to the point. If anyone's new, my cat has fucking heart murmurs. Gosh.
Found out our cat has a heart murmur during an exam. He's 10.
Remember how I paid $4.2K for my cat Toto because he couldn't pass a hairball and I had to rush him to the emergency vet? Well, what you didn't know is that he also got pneumonia and bronchitis from the procedure. So of course...
Does your cat have a heart problem?
Cats are susceptible to heart conditions like cardiomyopathy and heart murmurs, which can be dangerous.
Ubiquinol is a great natural supplement that you can add into your...
All right, so we took our kitty, Butters, here to the vet yesterday, and we found out he has a heart murmur. And I'm still kind of unsure exactly what that means, but they're running a bunch of tests and seeing how bad it is. But I was looking online, I was Googling, I guess they're pretty common in cats. He's going to be 9 in April, so he's not super old. But I was just curious if anybody else has had a cat who's had a heart.
Hold on. Sherry. Okay, you need to stay here. Your sister's sick. Don't be a cunt. Who cares? You're sick. Hey, Molly, no. Okay. Molly got away again. But yeah, if you guys don't know, this girl has heart murmurs. Are you okay? She has heart murmurs. You're my baby. You're my baby. Oh fuck, you have a lot of hair. Okay, I'm gonna help you. Let me take this out of your eye. Let me take this out. Let me take this out of your eye. I'll help you. I can help you. Come here. Just keep it open. Yes. Oh, babe. Here. Let me take it out. Okay. There we go. Is everything okay? Yeah. You're gonna be okay. See how mommy took out all that hair out your eye? Yeah. Baby girl. And she, and you know, and I was just talking about this. I was like, oh, she recently grew. Hers got bigger overnight. And it's, yeah, heart murmurs. Come on, babe. Come on. Come on. Just live with mommy. I'll take care of you. Yeah, we'll take care of you. Oh. And yeah, like, you guys know how she's been randomly yelling, like, ow. I think it's because of her heart problems. You're my baby. No. No. You need to be comfortable with me, baby. Oh, baby. Molly, I hope it's not heart failure, but, you know, I just want to, you know, be realistic. I know what to expect. I love you. I love you. Can you just lay down? It's like, I just can't. Guys, like, being a mom is so hard. Like, I literally have depression. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I have depression because of this. It's so tragic. She's only one. Anyways. Yeah, isn't it sad? She's only fucking 1 year old. God. Like, I'm just basically trying to relax and do my best. You know, it's not much that I could do. Should I get Taco Bell or should I get Sweet Green? Or should I get Velvet Taco? We're gonna get sweet green. But yeah, let me know if you've had a pet with heart murmurs, or, you know, if you know anything on this. My arm feels weird. Baby. Like, I felt something in my arm. Vet. Took her to the vet. Sweet green. Honestly, I don't know, I felt like a circle. Like a bead was in my arm, but there was nothing in my arm. Like up here, I felt like there was a bead in my arm. I'm so sad about this. Literally, like, so sad. You know, and it's like, I know not like crying and things like that, but I'm, you know, I'm inside, I'm like really like crying a lot. This is so sad. Forearm, inner forearm. I was like for a second. Very. No, baby. Oh no. It's just a sweet little bear. Dental surgery for what? She has heart murmurs. She has heart problems. My poor baby. She is so sweet. And whoever said that, you are miserable and you're fucking jealous. You're fucking jealous and you're probably like fucking 3,000 pounds. And I see you have a dog in your picture. Your dog probably fucking hates you too. Don't come back. Ken, like, I have no fucking clue. I don't fucking know. I didn't feel my arm. I didn't even check. So I don't know. I haven't even checked that. Hi, baby. Baby. Look at how big she got. It's crazy. It's insane. My poor baby girl. Of let's just use Google. Okay, so signs of heart disease cat. Okay, she did not. I don't think she had a stunted growth. Of heart. Okay, so you know what? So it says exercise intolerance. I've noticed Eris doesn't play anymore. She doesn't play as much. She does seem more lethargic. She does rapidly breathe sometimes, but it's like never random, or I don't know, she does do this sometimes. She definitely is not as active. She has a heart murmur. The thing is, there's no like weight loss. I don't think. She's been getting bigger. Oh shit. Abdominal distension. So what abdominal distension is bloating. She has a crazy bloat. It's like a little balloon in her belly. I think she might actually have heart disease. All of this, she's quit, doesn't want to play anymore, does not as active, does run out of breath, and the abdominal distension, that's exactly what she has. Like, she's like a little like balloon. So I think this is definitely what it is. There's been none of this vomiting thing. I haven't checked her gums. I'm gonna check her gums. Oh my god. Okay, let's figure out the cure. Let me see what I could do for her. How to treat. I'm gonna book her with like a designer doctor. The place she was taken today, it was just some like random like Banfield clinic, so like not like a, you know, just like a regular like chain basically. But for her heart problems, I'm gonna take her to a designer place. That's why I didn't like reschedule with them. So how to treat heart failure, cats. Okay, so they could give her pills and then they could yeah, it's super tragic. This is why she's so bloated. You guys see how bloated she is, and like her belly is like a circle. She literally has like a circle belly, and it all makes sense now, and it's really, yeah. Yeah. It's very tragic. Very, 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 very tragic. My back's like killing me. She's like barely turned 1. It's honestly like, it's crazy. Like, you know, it's like, this is tragic. She's barely turned 1. It's very heartbreaking. Like, I'm doing my best to like not have like a heart attack right now from the news that I heard, but you know, this is obviously really sad. But yeah, even though I've only had Eris for like a year, like this is like my daughter, you know. Yeah, Eris has heart murmurs, and I'm pretty sure she does have heart failure because like I just read about it. So she's confirmed to have heart murmurs, and then I was told that she needed an EKG to check for heart failure or heart disease. And, you know, looking up, I read the pamphlet that I got at the vet, and I did research. I think there's a good chance she might actually have this, so, you know, I'm gonna take her to a designer doctor. I hope she's okay. Like, I hope it's not serious. I hope I could get this treated, but, I really hope so. I mean, I like to try to be, like, realistic, you know? I don't like to set expectations of nothing will happen, and, you know, I you know, like to try to be realistic. And realistically, I'm, you know... You guys know how I am. I like to keep, you know, be realistic about things. But yeah, it's really tragic. Look at this girl. Baby, are you okay? Ari? Ari? Yeah, she is a designer cat. Like, I knew that They could have health problems, but I didn't think health problems as in 1 year old having heart failure. I didn't think like that. So it's just really tragic, honestly. Like, there's no reason this should be happening. I never thought this would happen. Honestly, if anything, I thought Molly would get sick. You know, obviously I don't want anyone to get sick, but I never thought that a 1-year-old cat would be having fucking heart problems. Yeah. It's nothing to do with change of diet. It's genetic. It is genetic. It has nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with their diet. It's genetic. If she has heart failure, she has heart murmurs. And she has just about every fucking symptom for heart failure. If she, you know, her heart murmurs are genetic. Diet has nothing to do with this. Her heart murmurs are genetic. If she dies from heart failure, it's not because, oh, she didn't have a bedtime, or, oh, she, you know, wasn't eating the food that she... No, it's genetic. It is genetic. Keep in mind, this is a designer cat. Like, this is the... You guys get what I'm saying? This... Like, I don't like to say this because I you know, it's offensive, but Eris is an inbreed. Like, it sounds funny, but no, seriously, Eris is an inbreed cat. I knew they had help, but not like this. Like, the health problems I was thinking is, oh, when she's 9, she might need surgery, or like, oh, she hip dysphagia and like shit like that. I saw, like, when I was looking into... Before my boyfriend bought her, I wanted to make sure that I wanted to do this. And when I was looking into it, I just saw... She is an inbreed. I'm just keeping it real. But yeah, like, I was looking into it, and all I saw is I saw a bunch of things about, like, dysphagia and not breathing. And so my thinking was, like, okay, when she's older, it says later on they have problems, and it's just hips and nose. And just so you guys know, Eris could breathe perfectly fine. Like, she breathes just as well as Molly. And so I was like, okay, when she's older, I'll get her surgery. I didn't know that a fucking 1-year-old cat would be having heart failure. But yeah, she is an inbreed. This isn't fucking funny. I mean, honestly, it sounds funny, but it's the truth. She's a fucking inbreed. That little girl is an inbreed. Oh my God. Like, I love her a lot, and I'd appreciate it if you guys could keep her in her prayers. Like, I literally can't even think straight. And also, it's Aris with an A, so you guys know, A-R-I-S. That's how you spell Aris. Appreciate it if you guys were more respectful and you spelled her name correctly. Exactly, Paris no P. My girl. Do you guys see how bloated she looks? And it's like literally when I feel her belly, it's like a ball. And now it all makes sense. And then she's quit playing. You guys see how she doesn't go to the... When I first got her, she was a kid and she used to love the laser, obsessed with it. Not anymore. And it's crazy. It's like literally, and then Molly's jealous, you know. It's just like such a hard, like, tough situation. Like, I have this happening to my daughter, her heart problems. And then I have Molly. I'm already, like, you know, really not happy and not feeling good about the situation because I give attention to Eris. Molly's sad, and then I'm sad. So now she has heart problems, and I want to, you know, take care of her. And then Molly's mad. Molly's jealous. She was just yelling. She ran away and yelled earlier because I want, like, it's just crazy. I don't think Molly gives a fuck, or like, I don't know. I mean, Molly, she's still getting jealous. She's literally still getting jealous. So yeah, it's like being a mom is like hard. Like, seriously. But yeah. Yeah, no, Molly doesn't care. And, you know, it's just a really tough situation to be in. And I'm like really doing my best to like relax. It's just, you know, honestly like really tough to relax when this is happening, you know. Yeah, I just hope she's okay. I hope that, you know, if something serious, I'm gonna take her to a really good place. And I'm gonna like do my best, obviously, try to get this figured out. But yeah, I just, you know, like I said, I just like to be realistic. I don't like to, you know, when it's situations like this, I don't like to lie to myself. I don't like to tell myself, oh, everything's perfect, and, you know, just to shock myself later on, or, you know, be shocked. So I hope that, you know, that there is some type of cure and that, you know, she could be helped. Yeah, I'm gonna take her to a really nice place. I'm, you know, Just so you guys know, the heart problems, this was when, so I took her to what the fuck is it called? I took her to Banfield. So Banfield, just so you guys know, like, it's not a fancy hospital, because I was just getting her shots. So, but I want to take her to a designer place to get her work done, to make sure that she gets whatever, everything she needs. Oh my god, wait, are you serious, bud? Like, what do you mean? Can you explain more about that? So, like, what do you mean? Your cat had heart problems when it was laying under the bed, or, like, I don't understand. God, this is, like, just too much. Like, I don't want to, like, one day, like, where's Eris? Look under the bed, and then she's gone. There. This is so tragic. And honestly, like, if Eris actually dies, like, I'm gonna, like, be, I'm gonna go after the breeder, because, like, what the fuck is wrong with this breeder? You know, like, selling, cats with heart problems. Yeah, no, if this happens, like, I'm gonna be going after the breeder. I'm flattered, you guys, but, like, I'm depressed right now. Are you gonna tell me what happened to your cat, Bud? Or with under the bed? Like, I want to know what happened, or how long was your cat laying under the bed for, and then until it died, and then what did it die of? And yes, I also did go to the doctor for a follow-up on the alopecia. There's new news, but honestly, I don't even care anymore. That's, like, that doesn't matter ever since I found this out. My poor baby. Like, I'm hopeful, you know, I hope she's gonna be okay. I hope this is just, you know, that, you know, this is a very fixable thing, and, you know, yeah, I'm just hoping that it's fixable, and that, you know, there's some type of cure. Eris has heart murmurs. Yeah, okay, well, the problem I have is she has not only does she have heart murmurs, but I looked up the side effects for cats with heart failure, and she has almost every fucking side effect. So this is the problem. The problem is that she's an inbred cat. The problem is she's an inbred cat with heart murmurs. who has almost every fucking side effect of heart failure. That's the problem. It's the incest with having all the side effects. This isn't funny. Or the inbred, not incest. And anybody taking this as a joke is sick. Oh, I also did, just so you guys know, go to the doctor to follow up on the alopecia. I'll talk about it later when I'm, you know, not as freaked out about what's going on. But obviously right now I'm really disturbed. Like, I literally just found out about this, like, a little over an hour ago. Just so you guys know, just literally just a little bit over an hour ago, I found out about all of this horror. What are you guys talking about? This apocalypse stuff. I think my order is ready. Hold on. So what happened to your cat? Oh wait, so is that heart failure? Because like my cat has that right now. Like my cat's like bloated as fuck. Like it literally feels like a little balloon. And the bloating, the water around lungs is like that's a symptom of heart failure. So like, did your cat die of heart failure? Guys, you know, let's not be dramatic. I don't think this has anything to do with Illuminati. I think that, again, Eris is an inbred. Eris is an inbred. It is known that these inbreds have problems, but it's later on in life, and I never knew about any heart problem. So honestly, like, this breeder sold me a fucking sick cat. So what this means is I got fucked over, and the breeder me and my ex-boyfriend went to sold us a fucked up cat, if that makes sense. Like it is known that they have health issues later on, but like hip dysplasia or can't breathe. But yeah, this cat getting heart failure, like not even, like literally just turned 1 at 1 years old. Like the breeder sold us a fucked up cat. Or the breeder's breeding sick cats. Oh my god, this is terrible. Just so you guys know, this has nothing to do with the Illuminati, you guys. Like, Eris is an inbred cat. She is an inbred, and the breeder, obviously, if Eris dies from heart failure, what that means is the breeder this is a breeder that's selling fucking sick cats. The breeder selling fucking sick cats. Spalding. The breeder's selling fucking sick cats. So if she tests positive for heart failure, then that means that that breeder is a sick person, is a sick piece of shit, like knowingly selling sick cats. You know, it's like, you know, these cats are very expensive. You know, we pay a lot of money. They're paying a lot of money so that the breeder could be responsible and, you know, handle that type of stuff, you know, and not sell sick cats. You know, it's like, the expectation is that, you know, you get a healthy cat, but I guess, you know, if this is what it is, clearly the breeder fucked me over. And like the breeder, when me and my ex-boyfriend went there, she had to go to court. She said something about how she had to go because she had to go to court. Like she had some type of court case, in which obviously like we didn't think anything of it. But yeah, no, also something weird too is she had some type of court case. You know, we didn't think anything of it. We were just thinking, oh, maybe divorce or, you know, ticket. But yeah, again, if she actually has a heart problem, then obviously there's a very easy explanation to this. Breeder fucking is selling sick cats. It's a Persian cat. It's not Egyptian, it's Persian. Oh, Bud, was your cat what breed was your cat? Was yours a breed 1 too? Like, this is just like crazy. And it's like, I'm supposed to be like booking a dermatologist appointment. I told the doctor about what the steroids were doing to me, and he, you know, what he did is he told me to keep up the corbetasol. He said that I don't need any injections if I don't want any, because the corbetasol seems to have worked, you know, when I did use it. And but he is going to give me a lower dose because of the side effects. He said that that's not okay or normal, and if it happens again, to let him know. But he, you know, gave me recommendations for dermatologists because he said that what I was going through on the medicine is he's never heard of anything like that. Eris, baby, like, Eris has not moved. Like, I'm honestly really concerned. She has not moved at all. Like, I don't know if you guys saw, like, where she was laying, like, under my desk in the ball. Like, she's not moved. Hey, babe. Are you okay? Are you okay, my little girl? Are you okay? She's literally like not able to move. Oh, she's having like a heart attack. It's gonna be okay. Here, I will take care of you. I will. She was literally frozen, not able to move. And her heart's beating like crazy. Just don't worry. Just don't worry. Just no. Cuddle. Yes. Yes, baby. Good girl. Who is that good girl? My sweet girl. Oh, if you guys want to know what I ended up ordering, I ordered Jimmy John's. I haven't had this since like a long time. I think it's been a year. It's been a year since I got this, so. Okay, so if you guys don't know, I get the Lulu. That's the one that I like, Lulu. And then, oh my god, they have the best cookies. I've never had this one, but I know their cookies are very good. But, guys, comment, do you like Jimmy John's and what sandwich do you get? Is this like frosting? Yeah, I mean, I'm happy that I know now, because, you know, I always knew there was something off about Eris. Always knew. Oh, this one's fucking good. No, I'm not into guns. Okay, this is good. Guys, guess what? My university literally ended up on the news because of the free event. Basically, last night there was a free Pitbull concert, and there were fights, there were people breaking in, like crazy thing. You know, because it's free. You guys know how it is here. And I think I want. Why are they two different sizes? Okay, we're just gonna do the little one. It's literally just like, it's like Subway but better. Honestly, I don't like Subway because I don't like the. There's something wrong with Subway. Like I can't put my finger on it, but it's just something that's not right. My university made it on the news.
Lubriderm, now with Pro Ceramide, helps restore your skin's moisture barrier. Lubriderm.
Today, we plan to ask the University of Texas and authorities about what Austin Travis County EMS is calling a crowd surge at the SEC.
This is over the free concert from Pitbull.
The celebration yesterday.
That agency posted on social media early this morning saying at least one person went to the hospital because of that. They are expected to be okay. We want to show you this crowd here. Thousands expected, and they did show up at the UT campus for artist Pitbull performing for the SEC celebration. Some people we talked with said that a barricade holding fans back went down as crowds pushed forward toward the stage.
And everybody's really packing in there, trying to push up towards the front. There's like not enough room, so everyone's pushing.
Some waited in the scorching heat for 9 hours to see him. EMS says at least 2 others went to the hospital for medical issues, but they didn't say what kind of issues those were.
EMS also telling us paramedics responded to 67 heat-related illness calls.
This is not good. Like, I could tell. Basically, guys, just trust me. I could tell when something's off. I could tell when something's doesn't taste right. Subway, I don't know what's going on, but it tastes like they're sourcing their ingredients from China. I'm not joking. But yeah, but that's why I like Jimmy John's. Like, it tastes like, you know, like literally, like it tastes like someone made this and like got the ingredients from the supermarket. Subway, literally, it tastes like the ingredients, including lettuce, sourced from China. I literally always eat. How's it weird that I'm eating? This is something that I do all the like, honestly, most of my channel is me eating.
Over the last week, 5 of those calls have.
Yeah, I feel like 30% of my channel is like eating.
Happening just yesterday. They didn't say exactly where, but Texas fans were told that they needed to show up, or told us that before they were able to get there, the heat was so intense they just weren't going to stop, though, celebrating.
I mean, the weather's it's pretty hot, but there's some great people, some great games. We got the Ferris wheel out here.
This is crazy. I'm gonna
Yeah, we want to make
wheel.
sure that they're nice and cool, though, right? Drinking lots of water. And we also want to remind you to drink lots of water as you're waking up with us this morning to avoid getting dehydrated.
These people did all of this just for a free Pitbull concert. Like, fighting, violence. That's crazy. And then people that weren't even UT students were showing up. No, guys, obviously, I don't know who Joe is, obviously, but Joe clearly is not American. I think Joe's first language is probably like fucking Spanish or Ethiopian. And Joe, you really need to practice your English. No one can understand a thing you're saying.
On some of the most hot.
I don't think Joe even understands what I'm saying.
Times of the year. And you can do so by downloading the KXAN weather app so that you can be one step ahead of the weather, knowing exactly what the degrees going to be like today.
You guys. This is fucking good. It is literally, like, it tastes like a, like, I can't, like, explain it. It's like a cookie cake, but, like, better. It's the confetti cookie sandwich. You guys have to try this. It is so good. It is so good. Like, literally, I was depressed and feeling depression, and like I have the disease depression. I was depressed. I was honestly not really wanting to eat, falling into depression. I sat over Eris, but then I took a bite out of this. I'm feeling better. Like, this is good. Everybody needs to try this. Like, that's how good it is. The confetti cookie. Like, I feel so much better now. Like, obviously I'm worried about my girl, but I feel so much better now. I have the, strength to, you know, I'm just not as depressed anymore. I feel better.
Chicken presents How to Speak Korean. Fried chicken.
We begin.
My baby has heart problems. What the fuck is this?
Alabama worker
Eris has heart murmurs, and she has about every fucking side effect of heart failure. Don't forget, Eris is an inbreed. I'm kind of starting to feel like the breeder fucked me over and sold me and my boyfriend a sick cat and is selling sick cats, but I'm just trying to be optimistic. I'm hoping there's a solution, you know? My baby.
attempted to respond to a situation, but things went completely downhill as the way she handled the situation was absolutely repulsive, and now her actions have sparked criticism all over the internet.
I don't know why I ordered
For those unfamiliar, Alabama Barker is Travis Barker's daughter.
Like, just so you guys know, this is good. This is good, like, I like it, but yeah, I just, like, my eyes are, all, I don't know if you guys know this about me, but my eyes are, like, bigger than my stomach. Whenever I'm, like, ordering food, I'm always thinking, yeah, you know, I'm gonna burn all of this down, I'm gonna, you know, fuck this up. Like, inside my head, I'm not joking. I'm like, add to cart, I'm gonna fuck this up, I'm gonna burn all this to the ground, oh, maybe I should order a second one. Like, this is how I end up with a fridge filled with, like, leftovers, but this is exactly what's going on inside my head. I'm gonna eat all of this, I'm gonna tear this motherfucker up. You know, maybe I should get more, because I'm gonna eat everything. You know, I could fit all of this inside my mouth with the bag. Like, literally, like, honestly, like, this subconsciously, I'm literally thinking like this. And then, yeah, I never finish anything. Like, I was gonna order, like, 2 things, but, you know, I didn't. I've been trying to, like, not do that. Because, like, I end up with, like, so much, like, space in the fridge, wasted and, like, rotting stuff, because, like, I never eat it. Or, like, can't keep up with eating everything that I order too much of and never eat. Where's Mommy's vape go, pee-pee? Do you have Mommy's vape? Oh, sweet girl. Wait, you guys thought that I was gonna eat all that? You guys thought I was gonna eat all that? Yeah, no, seriously. Like, I spend so much money on food that I don't eat. You guys, I spend a fucking fortune on food that never gets eaten. But yeah, I mean, I eat a lot, but, like, my eyes are, like honestly, like, I order, like, food for 4, thinking, I'm gonna fuck this up, I'm gonna eat everything, I'm gonna eat the whole world, or I'm gonna eat everyone. That's how I'm thinking subconsciously, that I'm gonna fuck this shit up, I'm gonna eat the whole thing in one bite, including the bag, I want to eat the whole world, I'm going to tear this shit up. I want the entire building with the bricks, like, that's what I'm thinking. And then, yeah, no, reality, when reality, it gets here, no, I'm not. Yeah, nom, and it's over. Like, yeah. Like, I think, this is because I think I'm bigger than I really am. Like honestly, like deep inside, like I feel like I'm like 20 feet and like 1,000 pounds, like a big like a big, like I don't know, like I just feel like I'm this big, strong force, like this great big force. You guys get what I'm saying? This big force of like you guys get what I'm saying? I think maybe that's why I do that, because I think I'm this great big force. No, like I'm talking like I think I'm God. Like do you guys get what I'm saying? Like I'm this great big force. Like I honestly do believe that I'm like God. Like, you know, does that make sense to you guys? Like this great big force. That's the best way I could explain it to you guys. Great big force. And that I'm God. Oh my God, where did the vape go? Do you guys relate? No, you guys, great big force as in like, you know, like in the cartoons. You know, in the cartoons when you see these big great forces like a transformer monster and like guys, like great big force. Like basically like God. Where did this thing go? Like I literally, it's crazy. It's like I lose one, I find the other one. I lose one, find the other. Okay, so put this aside. And I don't want to bother Eris too much, so I'm try to find this. You're my sweet girl. And I need to finish drinking my green teas too. Who's my sweet airfare? My sick wrist. Mommy is so sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, no, seriously, I'm gonna like literally like ruin that breeder's life. The moment I hear your cat has heart disease. For me, this is like green light. I'm gonna be searching for blood. I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, I am gonna be exposing the breeder for selling sick cats. Totally unacceptable, you know, and it's just really sad. It's like, one, you know, morally, it's like how could you do this, breed cats that you know are gonna die, or like breed a bad batch, like morally, and then it's like also that is fucking scamming. There's no way. Or maybe I brought it downstairs. Or hold on. I need to clean my room. Yeah. I'm in a room when I feel a bit better. I'm gonna try to finish this one in like 20 minutes. I'm gonna like dim the lights. I'm gonna dim the lights so I can relax. Yeah. See if that'll make us feel better. Oh, she's purring. Oh, my poor bear. Look. My sweet girl. Don't ever forget how much I love you. Are you okay? Bear? Bear? Is everything okay? Oh my God, her heart sounds terrible. Is everything okay? I love you. I'll take care of you, baby. Don't worry. If anything happens to you, I am going to lose it. I'm actually gonna fucking lose it if anything happens to her. Guys, literally, you know, being a mom's hard. Like, this is what I mean. It's like, fuck. Oh god, my back started killing me. I feel like single moms, like, don't get enough street creds and, like, respect, you know. God. My back. I don't know what's going on. It's like my back's, like, suddenly killing me. My back's killing me out of nowhere. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I have to find the name again. I have to go back through me and my boyfriend's messages, or ex-boyfriend's messages.
She's also one of the Kardashians' stepdaughter, and her dad is the drummer from Blink 182. She is very young and has been in the public eye for her entire life, which a lot of people feel bad for her because it appears her parents haven't always closely supervised her. For instance, at the mere age of 16, she was seen drinking at a club with no adults present. Now, at only 18 years old, these are just some of the type of photos you'll catch her posting to millions of people on her Instagram. And I bet you can guess the type of people that would be scrolling through these type of photos. So it's pretty bad. But apart from that, she's been involved in a controversy recently that's been taking the internet by stormy vibes. This controversy began when another influencer by the name Kira posted a video discussing the similarities between Kylie Jenner and Alabama Barker, particularly their friendships with different women and their appropriation of black culture to appear more black. The video went somewhat viral, and Alabama, upset by this, seemed to have pulled an
Oh, so you guys have made a new post on my Instagram.
responded by stitching Kira's video and mocking her appearance, specifically making fun
Make sure you guys go like and comment.
which people are just like, was such a low move on her end. What a way to respond to a video that was nothing but respectful. Now, Alabama's TikTok was only posted for a couple of minutes, but as we know how the internet is, people were quick to save it before she deleted it. And Kira ended up seeing the video, and boy, was her response on fire. A lot of people thought she handled the situation very classy and gracefully since the beginning, unlike Alabama, not going for other people's looks that they're born with.
Not me getting trolled by Alabama Barker like I'm Tana Mojo or something. Literally last night I went to bed. Apparently Alabama posted this video and deleted it within 5 minutes. I guess Alabama Barker first off reported my video, which I had to appeal and restore. Second of all, made that video of me, a still frame of me in a video talking about something. But I'm sure she was scrolling like, oh yeah, this one, her under eyes are really popping. Look how ugly this non-nepo baby is. Let me make fun of her face.
The Mazda CX-90 comes standard with a turbo inline-6 and all-wheel drive. All that responsiveness, that comes standard too.
Hello. Hi, Kathy. Hey, how are you? Good. How are you? Fine. Good. Okay, so Hunter told me that he was with you today, and I just want to talk to him. Could you put him on the phone real quick? He's busy right now, but I'll let him know you called.
ended up making appointments.
Just kidding. You should not be celebrating the fact that your mother is defending and enabling your ability to cheat on your wife.
Not to mention that pitting your mother and wife against each other is a recipe for disaster. Hi, Kathy. Hey, how are you? Good. How are you? Fine. Good. Okay, so Hunter told me that he was with you today, and I just want to talk to him. Could you put him on the phone real quick? He's busy right now, but I'll let him know you called.
She isn't the first one that Alabama
Just kidding. You should not be celebrating the fact that your mother is defending and enabling your ability to cheat on your wife.
Not to mention that pitting your mother and wife against each other is a recipe for disaster. Go to therapy. Hi. Okay, so I was gonna call you, but I feel like it makes more sense to just do a voice memo. Sorry if I'm out of breath. I'm on the treadmill right now, so I figured I would like.
This is so real.
Beautiful couple, looking good. Okay, can we get a smile from hubby, please?
Smile.
Okay. Yep. All right. There we go.
Act like you want to be here.
These are looking great, but I don't. Okay, for this one, hubby, I want you to look at her like she's the love of your life. You couldn't be happier. Yeah, like that. Look at that rock. All right, hubby, can I get you to look at the ring and smile?
Point to my ring.
Give it a point and a nice smirk. You know what you got her. Okay, yeah, we can work.
You look like you're happy. We just got engaged.
You guys look great.
It is just so good to have the whole group together again. Does everybody have everything they need?
Anyone need a water, White Claw, more snacks?
A massage?
He has really strong hands.
I do.
Making fun of an educated black
Today we are
privileged and
I'm here.
trying to pretend you're from the hood.
Behind you, look.
I think Alabama Barker
Behind
thinks
you.
she's black.
Today we are trying the viral cookies from Levain Bakery in New York City. Yeah, the reason.
Wait,
Today
what?
we are trying the viral cookies from Levain Bakery in New York City.
We're about 3 years late.
But they opened up a shop in LA like a year ago, so only a year late.
Comes in a cute little box.
We got 4 different flavors. I say we start with the classic 2-chip chocolate.
Okay, this looks fucking good.
Alabama was coming for her looks as well after she felt like she was shading her for no apparent reason, just to be petty. It's also funny that Tana is 25 and Alabama is like this 18-year-old little girl compared to her, and she's the one who's
Guys, come on, English only, come on.
Me out and you're just like on TikTok. I just don't get it.
English only, like my cat's sick. I don't have time for this.
behavior following an insulting comment she made on her TikTok comment section. Alabama simply shared a video of herself, and someone had commented, "It's giving Tana mongoose." It seemed as though Alabama saw being compared to Tana as an insult or something, because she smartly replied back saying, "No thanks." And of course, Tana got pretty upset with that. Tana mentioned that the comment confused her, especially since Alabama had previously called her pretty and asked her for hair advice. She was also upset because she had defended her numerous times in the past when people would bash her online. Tana shared that she and Alabama had developed a friendship before this whole public fallout. Initially, they had a big sister, little sister relationship. Then, out of the blue, Tana noticed that Alabama had unfollowed her on Instagram, which was just so strange to her. They would invite each other over. Tana would give her career advice. Tana also called her out for just being a straight up a-hole.
She messaged me on July 7th, 2018, sent it to my DMs first, and said, "Hey, just wanted to say you're really pretty." Aw, how sweet. That's really sweet. You know what I mean? I feel like 2019, I responded and I was like, icon. She was like, we should hang. I was like, big sis, little sis vibes, you're so sweet. She was like, all the way, thank you, so are you. Response to my story, so pretty. Who dyes your hair? We have to hang. Thank you so much. Like, I tell her who does my hair. I'm sending her voice memos. We're going back and forth. I need a manager in 2021. I was like, I'll find you a manager. I'm like, I'm really like out here responding to this girl. You know what I mean? I invite her to my birthday party. She like is like, can I bring 15 people? Like my brother, fucking 83 people plus whatever. I'm like, well, of course, we'll take care of you. Let's get you guys a table. Like, and then it was like she kind of blew up, you know. And then she just stopped hitting me, whatever. And she became a fucking Kardashian. Like, I'm not tripping on that. I know that that's 80% of people in LA, whatever. But I still would comment on her photos now and again, whatever. I noticed one day that she's unfollowed me, right? And it's kind of like, okay. Oh, she posted a TikTok the other day, and someone commented on it and said, "It's giving Tana mongoose." And she responded back to their comment, and she said, "No thanks." No thanks. Yeah. No thanks. First of all, if looking like me is giving no thanks, why'd you slide in and say I was pretty? Why did you want my hair grow 17 times? Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, one thing I've never been is that type of person. Even when I was like 18, 19, I would never, if someone said it's giving Iggy Azalea, I would have never said no thanks. What the fuck? Yeah, essentially saying no thanks, I don't want to look like that.
Clearly, we're seeing it's more than one influencer now who thinks
you
there's
take
just
me off
something
and you're
off
just like,
with Alabama Barker, with the way she all of a sudden seems to come for people for literally no reason.
Okay,
It's like,
that's
I
just
don't
my
get what she
stomach. I was
thinks
like,
she's
is that
I don't be
Eris?
mean to people publicly, and yeah, there's that saying that publicity is still
Okay.
publicity, but I feel
It's
like this
just
is
me,
only
not
doing her more
Eris.
damage, as now she's getting
She's
even
about
more
to have a heart
backlash all
attack.
over social media and ruining her image. That's how people who can't handle the truth act. Petty AF, that's what white privilege looks like at its peak. Screams insecure. Exactly. If she wasn't trying to act black, she could have ignored it or corrected her politely. Except she chose to respond to it impolitely like the petty she is. The fact her whole aesthetic is trying and failing to replicate a black woman. Kira's eye bags are actually really cute, unlike Sweet Home
She's gonna
Alabama's
be
hateful
okay.
attitude. Anyways, guys, what are your thoughts on this entire mess of a situation? How do you think Alabama took it? Did you see anything wrong with it? And how do you think Kira handled this situation? Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'd love to know. I love you guys so much. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.
I found the breeder. Oh my god, these are cute. Oh my god, this one's so cute. So guys, look at this one. This one's so adorable. It's like a little cowris. Oh my god. This is crazy. Okay, so I'm reading on Reddit. Somebody said warning about this brand's exotic or Persian cats, and like people are posting about how there are some breeders that purposely sell cats that die and cats that have diseases. That is really scary. Wait. Oh my god, like this literally looks exactly like Eris. It's crazy. It's like copies of Eris. See, this is the cool thing about the designer cats. It's like literally, this looks exactly like Airy. Okay, but let's see. Okay. I don't see anything bad, or I don't see any bad reviews about the breeder that me and my ex-boyfriend used specifically. However, I am seeing that on Reddit, there are people complaining about how they bought Persian cats and then they died. And like there's breeders that purposely sell like sick cats. I hope nothing happens to Eris, because, like, I'm going to be flooding those pages with reviews.
Discover new
I don't want you to... I don't want you to send any messages to the girl. Or I don't want you to harass them yet. Or, like, I don't want you to harass... Like, I'm not giving out the breeder name or the breeder location because I don't want them to be harassed. Eris hasn't, like, died yet. She's still alive. I'm still hopeful, but... You know, if something bad happens to Eris, and this is confirmed, and then I'll, you know, think about things. Poor Air.
Threatening to sue? Well, that's what people are saying after she's been accused of copying another content creator on TikTok. And people don't think that she seems happy with those accusations. If you don't know, in the last couple of months, influencer and model Nara Smith has gone viral online for the TikToks that she's posted. For some background, Nara Smith is married to model Lucky Blue. Lucky had a daughter named Gravity prior to being with Nara, but together they have 3 kids named Rumble Honey, Slim Easy, and Whimsy Lou. And though their baby names got a conversation going, most of the things that have caused her to go viral are these videos where she's making things from scratch for her family and talking in this soft-spoken voice. And the things that she's making aren't your average recipe video. She's made things such as toothpaste, ketchup, lollipops, and bubblegum.
This morning my toddlers requested some cornflakes for breakfast, but I don't usually keep those in the house. When making dinner tonight, I realized we were all out of our condiments, so I decided to do a little restock. Today we're making some ketchup, ranch, barbecue sauce, and hot sauce. We were about to go to bed when I realized that we were all out of toothpaste, so my husband went downstairs to make some.
People have grown fascinated by her and sort of even made it into a meme because of the things that she's posted that she's making from scratch. People have joked Nara Smith's kids waiting for their grilled cheese sandwich, and also Nara Smith when her kids want crayons, and it's literally a video of like how crayons are made in the factory. People have also just parodied her videos.
So when I woke up this morning, my kids were in the mood for some water, so I went to the ocean and got some water from scratch. Then I placed it in the freezer and let it freeze for a while. Got it out of the freezer, decided to, cut it up. I then put it on the stove and heated it up for a while. Made sure the stove was organic and everything inside the water was organic. And as soon as I got it out, I put it in a glass. Made sure the glass was organic, of course. And just heated it up with a little lighter, and voila.
She's just become so known for these videos of her creating the most random things for her kids that people wouldn't usually be making from scratch. But drama has come her way as people have recently accused her of copying her recipe videos from a TikToker based in South Africa. Oneswa is the name of the creator, claiming that Nara has stolen some recipe ideas from her account.
Doing
Oneswa
recipes
posts
is
videos of
crazy.
herself making food and drinks from scratch, but not in the same exact style as Nara. Oneswa does make very detailed videos, and she is sourcing her own ingredients. People have compared her to Nara in that way. Though Nara isn't out here milking cows and growing her own vegetables, people have just talked about how the two post very detailed and lengthy recipe videos. It started out all love when back in February on the 10th, Nara posted a video making lasagna from scratch where she even made her own mozzarella cheese.
Let's make some lasagna from scratch. It was a gloomy day outside, so what better way to spend
You guys
it
pray
than
for me
cooking
and
a
my
comforting
baby.
meal. I started off by making my mozzarella cheese.
I have Molly locked out of the room. This is how, you know, it's like Eris is on like life support. She's on mommy support right now. Like, I've never locked Molly out. I would never do this, but baby's on life support.
Raised or foraged.
And here
She ended up posting another mozzarella cheese video a few days later on the 16th. But when she posted this one, people had made comments comparing her to Nara, and she ended up posting a video saying that she didn't need to steal content and that her and Nara are not the first people to make mozzarella from scratch, and she didn't want people to compare them.
My video where I milked a cow to make mozzarella for pizza was posted a full day before Nara Smith's video. And unless you think I might have mastered the art of time travel, I don't see how I could have been inspired by something that did not exist. I also made homemade lasagna.
You're so sweet.
Very informative video. I suggest you go and watch it. I don't need to steal content.
You're just a
I don't need to steal
bear.
content ideas because I'm not cosplaying.
You're just a little bear.
I'm simply sharing who I am. a village girl who cooks food inspired by the things around me. There are many cooks on this app who make everything from scratch, but it seems the treatment of being reduced to another Nara Smith is reserved just for me. And I have to wonder why that is, especially since those comments, or a majority of those comments, are coming from South Africans. Now, you can continue to disrespect me and my content. That's up to you. But let's get one thing clear. The content is not going away.
She also said in the caption, "This is the first and last time I will ever address this. It's all love for Nara Smith, and if you cannot watch my content without undermining me, I suggest you keep scrolling." But this month, it seems Oneswa is not happy with Nara Smith, and in a now deleted video, she said that she would be taking a break from content creating and accused Nara of copying her videos without crediting her.
For months now, I have watched a very, very popular content creator use my ideas. And again, I'm not the first person to do anything. They have continuously used my ideas to get views. Now, that would be fine, except in South Africa, we don't get paid for views. And where she is, they get paid for views. So she has been making money off stealing my content. Who has managed to change the videos just enough so that I cannot say that they are my ideas. And when I took a break from content creation recently, she then went and moved on to my YouTube and started using ideas from my YouTube.
She says that the video that really made her want to speak out was the one where Nara made homemade boba. She posted it 2 days later after Oneswa posted her own video making it.
You ever had a craving that you can't stop thinking about until you actually have it? I've been craving boba for so long that I just decided to make it today. I combined some brown sugar and water, let that heat up before adding in some tapioca, starch, and black food coloring.
Though I will say Oneswa's video was quite different. She didn't do a voiceover saying what she was making or how she was doing it. It was just a 3-minute video of her cooking.
Hi, I'm Oneswa, and I make meals using items that I've grown, raised, or foraged.
But this story started picking up about Nara copying, and later people accused Nara of not having this soft-spoken voice in her voiceovers when she first started content creating and felt like she was stealing this voice from Oneswa before she discovered Oneswa.
Let's start by making the crispy lentils. So I cooked some lentils and then just...
After she started copying Oneswa.
Chocolate cake, so when everyone went to bed, I started baking. I combined some water and butter in a pot.
Nara's comment section has been flooded with people talking about the situation. On Instagram, she had also posted the boba recipe video, and she was replying to a few people who had some things to say.
Girl. Why am I getting these PETA videos? It's like, I don't want to fucking see that.
She said, "This one
My
I
cat's
just
sick.
Googled, but usually I come up with a lot of them." Apparently, someone else had asked her about Oneswa, but I wasn't able to find a screenshot of the full original comment to know for sure. And when I went to go look at it under the boba video, I couldn't find it. But people have this screenshot of Nara's reply and are accusing her of lying about not knowing Oneswa. The screenshot that's been going around is, "I've never seen her videos, nor do I follow her, I'm not the first or last person to make boba. Nara in the past has commented on one of Onezwa's videos, sending positivity after Onezwa posted a video about receiving negative comments back in February. Nara said, "I'm so sorry you have to deal with these comments. Your content is so inspiring." And Onezwa said, "Thank you, Nara." So I don't know if Nara was trying to say she didn't know Onezwa or what, because we can't see the original comment of what the person was asking her, but people are currently accusing her of lying. Onezwa then posted this week on Twitter saying, "Nara is threatening to sue me." She later ended up tweeting out an email that she alleges she received from Nara that said, "Dear Onezwa Bola, I hope this email finds you well. I am writing to address a serious matter regarding your recent statements accusing me of stealing your content. You've publicly claimed that I stole your videos related to boba tea and mozzarella cheese, which is untrue and damaging to my reputation. These allegations are entirely false. The videos in question are not my original creations, and I have all the necessary proof of this on the social media platform TikTok. Your false accusations have caused significant harm to my personal and professional reputation. This email serves as a formal notice that if you do not retract your statements and cease making these defamatory claims immediately, I will have no choice but to pursue legal action against you for defamation of character. I strongly urge you to take this matter seriously and to address it promptly to avoid further legal consequences. I expect your prompt response and a public retraction of your false claims. Sincerely, Nara Smith." But according to The Cut, a representative for Smith denied that the model had contacted Bola or threatened legal action, telling The Cut that this letter has been fabricated. Nara has been receiving a ton of backlash in all of this, though, with most of her comment section expressing disappointment in her, but there have been those who have come out to defend her.
This Nara Smith drama doesn't even make sense. I took the time to go look at the accuser's content, and I scrolled and I watched for a hot minute. Not a single video reminded me of Nara. This is the biggest reach, and I think it's all for clout. When they say there are people waiting to hate on your success, this user is one of them. Do you know how many cooking TikTokers there are on this app? And you want to complain about boba and mozzarella cheese? And the creator even said she's not the first to make these things. So I'm trying to understand what she's so upset about, because their aesthetics are completely different. Nara's vibe gives that oldies housewife vibe. I mean, the girl's in a whole dress, makeup done, cooking. The other lady's literally on a farm, and sometimes she literally shows the live animal. And I just want to address the whole voice thing. I feel like when you're a content creator, you do your best to improve your content. If you see water on me, it rained. So people bring up Nara's old videos saying that she doesn't do the soft voice or whatever. Go look at aesthetically pleasing videos. In any videos relating to cooking, many people take this style because it's alluring and it makes the users want to listen more.
Who knew there could be so much drama in the cooking community? But I guess here we are. The situation still seems to be unfolding as Nara's comment section is still quite upset with her for the most part, especially with them thinking that she's trying to sue Onezwa. But I don't know if she'll be addressing the situation more than she has in the comment section of her boba video, but I guess we'll just have to see. I certainly want to know what you guys think about all of this, though. Have you guys been hearing about Nara Smith or any of this drama? Let me know your thoughts. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Texas residents get this low mileage lease on this 2024 Cadillac Lyric Tech for around $459 per month.
The vibe I'm going for all summer long. Hey everyone, it's Haley. I haven't made a video like this in a while. I'm excited to be back, and today I'm going to be doing kind of my go-to summer beachy, glowy, bronzy tutorial. Here we go. I'm going to start with the glazing milk, which is my favorite. The thing I really like about glazing milk under my makeup, especially in the summertime, is that it's so glowy and moisturizing and so good for the skin barrier without being heavy. I feel like the glazing milk is perfect, and it sits so beautifully under makeup. Just massage it in a little bit and keep it really simple. And just go over the top with peptide glazing fluid. Get that all nice and soaked in.
I'm so excited for summer, I always am. And the first thing I'm gonna start with is bronzing wand that I've been using. That isn't just a bronzing wand, it bronzes, but also it has self-tanner in it. Contour and bronze a little bit, and blend it in. Bronzed. And now I'm gonna go in with concealer. This is the Hourglass concealer. I love this concealer. It's so creamy and beautiful, and it has just stayed a staple in my makeup routine. With the underpainting, I mean, look at how nice. That just melted into my skin. The other thing I love about this concealer is that it blends so effortlessly right into the skin. It like presses and melts right into the skin, and I think that's so stunning. So I feel good about that as my underpaint, if you will. And now I wanna kind of marry everything together with the skin. So I'm gonna use the Hourglass Hydrating Skin Tint. I love a skin tint when I don't want to use foundation, because usually even when I'm using foundation, I kind of dilute it. I always mix it with my peptide glazing fluid, but I find with a skin tint, because of how light it is, I don't need to do that. I love that. I love that it's really hydrating, really glowy, the perfect thing for summertime skin. It kind of is in the style of date night, summer date night vibes. I like to put it on the back of my hand first and then just pick up with the brush from there. You can kind of see how it's just buffing everything together and making it really seamless and beautiful. So nice on the skin. I'm just gonna put a little bit of powder in a couple places while I do my cheeks and my eyes. This is the Hourglass translucent powder. I'm just gonna start to seal in those couple places that I like to not be as glowy, because then it kind of comes across as greasy and not glowy. Now for cheeks. I'm gonna go in with this kind of sunburnt, bronzy, terracotta kind of color first. I'm gonna just go in and tap that all in. I'm taking it all the way up. I'm gonna be mixing two different colors. The other color I'm gonna go in with is kind of has a little bit of like a pinky orange tone to it, which that's my favorite for summertime, is like this pop. Next, what I'm gonna do is I really like Hourglass eyeshadow and pin, as I feel like it kind of marries together the blush into the eyelids. So nice. Almost there. I'm gonna go in again with the blushes. This is the same color I have on my cheeks. And the last thing I wanna do is a little highlight. Simple, glowy, beautiful pop of color on the cheek. I am obsessed with this, and this is the vibe I'm going for all summer long. Obsessed. This is the final look. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you love it. And see you next time.